Travelers, star seeds, my beautiful audience. In this video, I'm gonna do a quick energy update for the energy for the week. I was gonna wait, and then it just like popped in, so I'm here to deliver the message, okay? If you're new, welcome. My name is Stormie Calder. I am your probably non-traditional spiritual coach, but a very spiritual coach. And I help you navigate your life, you know, based on the energy, based on quantum mechanics, metaphysics, and based on personal development. So stay tuned. For those of you that want to work with me, I have the source code is open for enrollment. That's my monthly membership for feminine ascension, for feminine enlightenment, for feminine, for divine feminines, okay? We need a space. I got the space, and that is linked below. I've also got, what else do I have going on? You guys can join me if you join on YouTube. I have another quantum mastery video coming up soon. I'd love to see you guys in that. That's what I got for now. It's also a little hotter than I thought today. Okay. Here's where we go. Let's just jump right into the energies and what's going on. I'm going to read you out the themes and just stream and bring in the downloads. Take what you love, leave the rest. As always, whenever you land on this video, they are timeless, so there will be a message here for you. All right, let's jump right in. Themes for the week, and this is leading right into July, and I haven't shot, obviously, July's update yet, but man, July is just fire, like straight fire. I hope you're ready for chaos and excitement simultaneously, because that's what's coming. So this is our prep as we're closing out the last couple of days here of June and entering July. This is probably the opening to July's energy in general. Okay, but here's what we got for the week. For those of you that need the weekly update, this is what we got. Theme number 1, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Move the fucking obstacles out of the way. Typically, I would say allow God or allow source, allow spirit, allow your higher self to move the obstacles out of the way. But actually what I'm receiving now is that we are moving the obstacles out of the way, and those obstacles are around your self-expression. So what parts of yourself are you allowing to obstruct your path? What lack of expression, you know, like other people's opinions that kind of weigh on you. This happens a lot in the subconscious, where people just have no idea how much they're actually acting for other people that are nearly invisible or that are literally strangers in their environment. And what I want you to focus on this week is anything is possible. Focus. Focus your mind. Dare to dream, daydream. Anything is possible. Your potential is absolutely limitless. Anything else is just a lie. It's just a lie, okay? Your potential is limitless. Anything is possible. Start sitting either in the morning or the evening. Start journaling, start dreaming, start thinking. If I were to do anything, could be anything, all the obstacles were moved out of the way, what would that expression of me be? Who would I become? What would lock into place for me? All right, this is going to be upcoming in the month. There's going to be like dead straight shots that we need to take. Like, take the shots. All right, take the shots. It's going to be leap after leap after leap after leap. It's going to be very exciting. It's very spiritual. These are spiritual leaps coming up for you guys. All right, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Take that naysayer part of your mind and just shut it down. Sorry, shut up. I don't want to listen to that. Yeah, no, that's not real. That's not real. What's possible? This big life is possible for me. And now I'm going to start thinking about how to embrace that, how to make that happen, and how to jump into my dreams in that way. Okay, that's number 1. Theme number 2 is express yourself purely. Play. Play. Play your way through self-expression. Play. All right, and I hope you guys have been seeing my, oh my God, what did I call it? The Zodiac Impression series. Go watch those videos, you guys. Enjoy them. They're my impressions of the zodiac signs as I channel each sign. That's my form of play. Play your way through this week. Play your way through the month. The play is what opens up the new possibilities, what opens up the anything is possible mindset. And then as you play, you'll start to discover the path through and the path forward. Because the truth is, you know, as adults, we tend to like bunkered down in our personalities, but animals learn through play. Children learn through play. And the thing is that adults learn through play too. We just often play in destructive ways, and then we learn destructive play, shadow play. And then that plays out in our lives in a way where we're running on unconscious autopilot and we don't enjoy our creations. You're always creating. You are always creating, and you can either choose to take that creation from a mental matrix, which doesn't often work, I'm going to be very honest, or you can choose to actually embrace play. It's a lot better than having to make mistakes and clean them up later, like mentally, by not taking shots, by not trying things, by having to work through your karma in karmic relationships because you weren't willing to just play in the moment. When you play in the moment, the expression gets released, it actually gets alchemized and transformed in the moment. You learn in the moment through the act of play, and then you embrace the new karma, the positive karma. You embrace your dharma, and you know how to move forward based in what you learn as you play. Wild concept, I know. Okay, theme number 3, let it all hang out loose. What did I write here? Hold on. I don't know what I wrote. Let it all hang out loosely. And then as you do, what's that word that I wrote down? You'll be able to see what's possible. What happens with adult mindsets, just adult humans, is we get so latched on and clinging to what things need to look like at a level of perfection in order for us to move forward, or in order for us to like literally just live our lives, plan for the next steps, take action. And the more we cling to what reality has to look like, the less spirit can actually step in and direct. The less spirit can move the obstacles out of the way. The less you can move the obstacles out of the way. The less and I'm not saying not to make attachments, but it's like the less attached you are to the day-to-day behavior, the more you kind of like let it be loose and let it unfold, the easier this energy is going to be, because the energy moving through the month is really fast, okay? I can't tell, I mean, it feels like fire, but I can't quite tell if it's fire or if it's like a rapid torrent of water. But if you try to make things work in your life, like if you try to look good, look perfect in the process, you're just gonna, it's like being in a canoe and you're in the middle of the water racing down a river and you're like trying to hold it together. Like it's gonna be painful. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt emotionally. It's gonna hurt mentally. It's gonna hurt spiritually. It's gonna hurt physically. Like you have to let loose. You're still moving down the river. You're still in a vehicle. You're in the flow of life. You're in the energy of life. Let it be loose. Like you're in a fast pace, a race, almost like a fast moving momentum. If you try to hold it all together and look the way you think you should look or act perfectly, you're just gonna get hurt. Your ego's gonna get totally bruised in the process. Your pride will get bruised in the process. And then come August, when there's like a really big clear, I'm seeing a huge clearing of energy, like just all of this golden energy is opening up. That's gonna show you the life of your dreams that you're stepping into. You're not gonna know how to walk into it because you're gonna be so beat up from July's torrents, so beat up from having to hold it all together. Like let it loose, just be loose, go with the flow. It's like a dance. Just like envision yourself in this canoe of energy and just be like, oh yeah, it's rocking around, it's getting a little crazy, but be loose, okay? Be loose. Let it hang out loosely. That's what I got there. Based on that looseness, you'll start to see what's possible. What's coming towards you in your life will be easy because you won't be rigid. You won't be stressed. You won't be in one lane of thinking, one way of being. You'll be ready to accept new things, new habits, new patterns, new thoughts, new ways of being, because you are loose, okay? Nobody likes a rigid dancing partner. The universe is saying, like, have a little fun, please, while we rock your ship. All right? The rocking isn't because you're a bad person. It's not because you're screwing up. It's like the energies are here to tousle up the shit that needs to be purged. But the emphasis right now is not on the like purge of the energy, meaning like do all your shadow work. The emphasis is on why harness all the shadows and have to do the hard work when you can do the easy work, which is just play, be loose, have a good time. While you're doing it, you're going to be conscious while you're moving through this energy, but have a good time. Be loose about it. You might not be acting the way you'd prefer to act. And that's okay. You don't need to prove yourself really to anyone. Whenever we feel like we need to prove ourselves, the ego needs to prove itself. I have to act this way so they perceive me this way. You're actually really just proving things to yourself so that you can be, I'm going to say loved, but even that's like a passive word. It's like so that you could be loved, so that you could be accepted, so that you could be validated by yourself in exchange for what you think you need to do in performance to act for others or to act for God. Like they're even showing me, in terms of those of us that are more tapped in spiritually, it's like there's a performance even for God. It's like, oh, you know, my higher self might not give me everything I want if I'm not praying and meditating and acting absolutely perfectly every day. And the universe right now, your higher selves are just like, you are the perfection, mess and all. Like just start moving. And the more loose you are, the easier you are to put into alignment. Okay, with spirit. The easier it is to give you direct insight and inspiration. And tell you what to do, when to do it, because it'll just pop in the moment. This is not really a time for planning. This is a very spontaneous energy. Okay, I'm not telling you not to plan, but it's just know that it's very spontaneous. Theme number 4 is trust and let it happen. There's an unfolding, and that unfolding process can only happen when you are loose. They're showing me like, okay, so they're taking the canoe situation and bringing it into a car. You're on a freeway or you're on a highway, you're driving. If you're rigid, if you're in your singular focused thought of mind, like maybe thinking negatively or thinking, I need to do this, and this in order to get what I want. Like I have to act this way, I have to perform this way. These are my habits, I can't stray from them. You're like driving in that attitude and then you miss your exit. And there isn't another exit for like 60 miles. And you're low on gas. And it's like, oh my gosh, let go of the mental construct of having to have it all together. Let yourself move loosely, because as you are, spirit can step in, grab your attention if you're loose mentally and say, there's the exit. Even if you didn't know you were low on gas. Maybe you didn't know you were low on gas in your car. Maybe you didn't know you were low on love. Maybe you didn't know you were low on support. But because you're loose, because you're enjoying the ride, because you're vibing on your music while you're driving and you're not in a rigid attitude, spirit pops in and all of a sudden you're like, huh, oh, cool. Oh, there's my exit. Okay, let me take that exit. Boom. And then you get off the exit. You're like, oh, snap, I needed gas. Look at that synchronicity. That's perfect. Right? Also, they're showing me exit. What's the deal with the unfolding of events? There's an exit strategy right now for most of you guys. I don't know that I know what this is, but there's an exit plan. Spirit has you on an exit plan. You're looking for an exit ramp. I guess the way I could describe this is the way I would typically construct or work through purging, or like lots of darker energies that come up from the surface of our shadow that need to be released, is we would go into a lot of shadow work. And instead of that, spirit's like, we have an exit plan for you so that the shadow work will clear through the exit. It's just a clean action. And you might not know what that's going to be, or maybe you do. Maybe you have an inkling. Be loose about it. Don't try to force anything into place. Just have, you know what they're showing me? You do know your exit plans. All of you roughly know what's going to take you into the next chapter, the next phase, which requires an exit from your current phase. Now, if you try to be rigid in trying to leave this phase to get into the next phase, you carry all of that stress and you'll never make the exit, because you can't be in the new energy while you are in the old energy. It has to do with vibration. If you have a vibration of everything that's been going on in your life and your past and everything that's created you into this version of yourself, you cannot take that on this metaphorical exit ramp into your next chapter and be the next version of yourself. You would just go on an exit, which would really just be an entrance of a loop back on the same highway. Energetically, you would just come back to the same place. It's a karmic loop. You'd be running a loop of thinking that you're doing something differently, but you're actually you're doing something differently, but you come right back straight into the same vibrational frequency, which is everything that you've lived up until this point. So you have to be loose to allow the exit to come so that you can just rapidly shift your creative expression, your personal expression, which is your vibrational signature, your core frequency, your soul frequency, how you express. Okay, show me this exit ramp again. It's a smooth exit. It's a smooth exit, but you have to be loose in play and loosely paying attention. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself through this exit into the next, I'm just going to say chapter. I don't know what it is for you guys, right? Like whatever the next thing is. August. It's like riding a wave, but like, don't take the detour routes, you guys. There's so many energies. I don't think I want to read them all because I think it'll create a conflict in the frequency of the message, which is literally what I could read the way I normally do right now with you guys, and I could read all of the problems that are surrounding this to help you focus on the exit plan. Normally I would try to show you all the consequences because people need that mentally in order to go, oh, okay, I'll take the easy route because all that shit's happening otherwise. And that's typically how I would read. And right now I'm seeing the frequencies and even I'm too tired of them. I'm like, no, shut them down because we shouldn't even be thinking about that. Shouldn't even be a thought because that's in the previous mental landscape. You have to trust. This is a trust fall with God. That's not to say that it won't be planned, depending on your personal development levels, you could probably make a quick leap right in your next chapter. It doesn't have to be arduous or difficult. In fact, it's designed opposite. It's designed through play. They keep saying play. If I could plaster the word play on the screen, I would, okay? Play. Play is the way through. Play. Let loose. I'm giving you the light codes. I'm not even going to describe them because Spirit's just saying, just play. Play. It's safe to play. If you don't feel like it's safe to play, that's your work. Okay, hang on. Let me look at this. They're showing me an obstacle. Okay, let's remove that obstacle off of the ramp. What is that? They're like, you're describing it too much. You already put too much emphasis on it. That is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so take the ramp. Let's take the ramp. I'm going to do it with the energy. Let's go. Right on the off ramp. We're on the off ramp. So what are we doing? Okay, so you're focused on the next part of the journey, which is like, they're showing me like a joyride. Like you've got a convertible, you got the top down, you're like listening to music, you're throwing your hands up, obviously one hand on the wheel, whatever. There's this process of enjoying the speed of the transition. And then anticipating that as you just continue being in this very natural flow state of energy, that it's like the things just line up. The events, the practices, the practicality, the next right thoughts, like it's very spontaneous. You are on a journey. Trust that journey right now. Just trust it. You're on it. It's the collective thought wave frequency, and I'm taking you on the high. Let it happen, 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 let it happen. All right, Spirit. Anything else? You guys there's so many of you that are just leaving the matrix behind. This is a big jump into, I'm not in the matrix energy that often. What is this? This is like, I would call it like the quantum energy, the soft energy. It's the playful energy. The matrix is the thought, like I have to construct myself for society energy. This is the opposite. Like this is a big off ramp for you to begin to create your life day to day based in anything being possible for you. Anything is possible. Take that away. Anything is possible. Born to be wild. Take the wild ride. Maybe you need to listen to some Steppenwolf. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Translate this as you will for yourself. You will know perfectly what this message is for you. That's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to work with me or go deeper with me in one-on-one, check out the links in the description below. You can join me on the YouTube membership. You can join me in the Source Code membership, which is my Divine Feminine Ascension program. I've got a bunch of links to meditation albums and other ways that you can work with me down in the description below, as well as my signature programs like Akashic Records Immersion. I've also got some free trainings, a free training on enlightenment, a free training on the Akashic Records. You can find all those links again down below. Thank you so much, you guys. I will see you soon. Peace.